Good morning, everybody. There's old Henry. Gonna go do a quick little job. Put in a trailer pad and got a lot of junk. A lot of junk around it. So we're gonna go do that. Trim up some trim branches and stuff. And that's what we're gonna start on today. Got it all cleaned up, ready to go. Need to clean them track. No, I just gotta go 2 miles. So I'm gonna knock out another one. See you in a minute. All right, we're on location. We're gonna put the pad right through here. Kind of go straight. Got a little bit of a lean. We're gonna pick that up. Put the pad right there for the trailer. They'll move the power lines. Put the pole over there. He's gonna slick all this off and go back through the woods, make a little trail, and then dump all the debris back there. And this is what we got. We're gonna end up tearing this old house down later on, but for right now, that was our opening. We had to take the excavator off, skin the limbs back so we can get in here. Look at this stuff here. This is a bunch of look under the trees, tank there. He's a collector. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna pick through the metal. We'll save it for to haul it off. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a hole right here, and we'll get our clay for our pad out of it, and then whatever's trash we'll push into there, save our metal out here. We'll move the trucks up, clean around these trees, and just kind of start picking up debris and stuff. If it's metal, then we're actually going to haul that off, and we got a guy that'll come by and pick it up and get a little bit of junk money out of it. So but it's real good hard ground, gravel right here, so if we can start a hole somewhere in here, we can back a truck in here and get our stuff, and then the rest is just buried. We're gonna probably pull that tree and stuff. We'll get it all cleaned up. We got some old sheds back there. It's even worse the further I go back. Look at the stuff around here. Propane tank. Lawnmowers. Old trucks. I think we're going to just leave the sheds for now. Maybe just try and grab some of the debris on the outside of it and just try and clean around it. Whatever's metal, we'll sort through it, and then just kind of like a picking day. We'll pick through it and bury the rest. All right, let's get this show started. get some of this pushed up, make a pile right there. We're gonna make a hole, get our clay, and put some of that junk back in it, I guess. God, there's so much stuff out here. everybody. Just realized something. I just broke the 200 subscribers on my channel, so that's amazing. I started out with 3. It was me, it was my wife, my mom, my dad. So I was doing all these videos for my dad. We work together all the time, so he could never see what we were doing, you know, because he's staying at home now. So he's getting up there in age pretty good. Love you, Dad. And so it's a way for him to kind of see what I'm doing all the time. I moved about 50 miles from him. Worked for him for 33 years, so well, probably more than that, but anyway. So I never knew that people would subscribe to the channel, so I just want to let y'all know. Appreciate it. So hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Barrett's kind of getting this pad done. So he's kind of learning how to fine grade. He's a forestry guy. So, you know, forestry work, you don't have to do any fine cutting. So he's gonna get it. He's gonna get this figured out. And all it takes is you got to get on the dozer and you got to do this. So see, that's a good cut right there. As long as you got that blade full, you can make a good cut. And normally what you'll do is you'll curl it out. See, he's got a little bit of a dip right here and one right there. So he's got some extra material there. He could drag that. What I'm gonna suggest is he drag it back over and then roll it. Start one way or another, and he should be rolling that extra material out. That way for his next pass, he's got a little material to push so he can cover that little hole up. So, but that's all part of learning. That baby's gonna look good. We'll leave him on that, let him get that done, and he'll get it figured out. So this is gonna be a little challenge here. So anyway, clean the fence line up, brought all this debris, and all I did was just pull it away from the fence. And he'll come by and sweep. Oh, damn, hole right there. Sweep all this up and just push it in the hole. This is the hole that we dug. I don't know, I think we did 25 loads, 25, 30 loads out of this thing for that pad. We didn't realize it was gonna take that much, so that's a pretty good size hole. So yeah, I know the sun's bright, but now we got to get in there. We got a bunch of brush stuff we got to put in this hole. We're gonna go back here and I'm gonna put this on there, and then I'm gonna kind of pull the debris out, and he'll bring it over to the hole and we'll fill it up, and we'll top it off with this dirt right here. So I got to move that in a minute. Anyway, I just want to thank y'all. Appreciate it.